Right, hey guys, Everseen here. This is day 2 of my, I guess, Bleed Slam Chieftain. I'm not really sure which slam to use. I've been using Sunder, and I've also been using Earthquake. Earthquake has more single target damage, but Sunder's been kind of nice. I mean, look at the AoE on this thing. Pretty good clear. So I'm using this build. It's been really good. I'm level 89 currently. And yeah, let's just like jump into a map. I got a rare T10 map here. And just kind of show you guys what's going on with the build. And then we'll get into like all the gear and stuff too. My Atlas trees, I'm running pretty much just completely harvest on this one and grabbing some quant nodes now. I was doing Curec, and then my first skill tree was pretty much just Blight, and then I have a little bit of Betrayal chance, so sometimes I get Betrayal on my maps, and as well as all the Curec stuff, right? The missions. The third one, I don't have yet, right? Okay. I thought I did because it showed up in the drop down, but alright, so let's jump in this map, and I'm gonna do Harvest just to make it easier. I don't really want to do a Betrayal mechanic right now. But yeah, we finally got a 5 link, so we technically have a 6 link because of our Ascendancy. Yeah, we pretty much, like, we farmed out all the quality stuff for our war cries, so all of our war cries are 20 quality now. And the only things to quality would probably be urgent order support, but I guess I could honestly just trade it in. But it's not, and I've got more duration, which could also be flipped to get 20 quality, and then my war cries have more duration. Right now, I'll just show you, each war cry has a cooldown of 5.26 seconds, pretty much. This one has a little bit more for some reason. But when I use all my war cries, they last for 8 seconds. So I have 100% uptime on my war cries, and I'm getting 6 endurance charges, a bunch of armor every single time. All my class stuff, I have like 15k armor, not the greatest, but it is what it is right now. I just need better gear. 80 max res on everything, and then 10% chaos res. Chaos res is probably the worst part about the build. Also, I don't have freeze immunity yet. I did drop 1 divine vessel, so I plan to use it. And then I also need chill immunity from the boots, so that's kind of like my plans. But yeah, it's just constantly war crying and just slamming, basically. There's nothing else to it. It's kind of nice. Like, the war cries are pretty fast as well. Like, it doesn't feel like you're taking too much time doing them. Yeah, I have a 5 link for the war cries in my weapon. And then I have a 5 link on my chest piece. And I have Sunder linked with Fortify, Melee Fizz, Overexertion, and Brutality. Brutality is the last one that I put in my setup. Pretty damn good. Just gives us a lot more Fizz damage. Right now we're basically like hit and bleed hybrid. So we're not really like fully invested into bleed yet. And I kind of wanted it this way because the hits do like fight a lot of damage, but obviously the bleed's kind of what I want to focus on. I'm just doing this for now because it feels good and my damage is good. Now my damage is starting to fall off though, so I need to make some like pretty poor upgrades. All right, this was a really good harvest. Okay, do this one, I guess. Repeat. Yeah, we have like 2,000 regeneration, bunch of armor, like I said, and our exerts do double damage, so this build's pretty tanky. We've also got Molten Shell on casting damage taken right now. That's going to be replaced with Immortal Call after, but for now, it is what it is. Okay, let's jump out, do the rest of the map. As far as gold goes, you know, just get up into higher tier maps. And I have not really any issue with gold. I've been pretty much sustaining okay. And yeah, I mean, alking your maps is just going to give you more gold in the end anyway, right? So but yeah, we're pretty much just one-shotting packs. Mapping feels really comfortable. All the endurance charges up and my Molten Shell and stuff, I feel pretty tanky for where I'm at. Build only gets better from here, so not really hitting a wall with damage. I just haven't been scaling into bleed. Once I totally scale into bleed, I'll be dropping Bastion Breaker because technically the hits aren't going to be doing my damage. It's going to be mostly the bleed portion. And then I'm also about to take Iron Reflexes, which is going to give us a lot more armor once we can get evasion and armor bases. And we're going to be looking and fishing for spell suppression on that, so that'll be nice. And yeah, that's the lead mechanic. Pretty much one-shot everything there, too. The only thing is the Crucible mobs, like the charged up Berisium, I think is what it's called. That's actually kind of difficult because it's obviously, if you haven't played Crucible League, it's pretty much the exact same thing. You just charge it up, they get empowered, so kind of hard. Yeah, what else can I talk about? The gearing process has been really, really easy. The shipments have been giving me most of my gear. I've been kind of trying to fish the shipments for higher level bases. And then most of the time you do get like good gear from it, but obviously if I don't, I'll probably go into essences at some point and start crafting on those new bases, because I just feel like it's going to be actually pretty beneficial to just craft your own. Obviously you can do something like Expedition if you really want. I don't know how it fares with the new bases. But yeah, that was a boss, and pretty good damage, actually. Alright, so let's go over just the gems and links and stuff real quick. This is my axe. It's not very, very good. It's just average. I have Intimidating Cry, which is like a junk gem. I dropped a 20 quality level 1 gem, so I put it in here. So we've got Intimidating Cry, More Duration, Enduring Cry, Urgent Orders, and Seismic Cry. So these are all of our war cries. We've got Urgent Orders for that extra speed, which is really nice. And then here's my helmet. That's pretty good. I got it from a shipment. It's the new base for, I think, the highest rating of armor you can get. And so I'm pretty much getting a chest piece out of my helmet, which is nice. Blood Rage, Automation, same deal. Vitality. And then this is the chest piece I dropped last night. Has additional PDR. That's probably like the most important stat. And then armor, of course, is going to be really nice. But yeah, we've got Sunder, Fortify, Melee Fizz, Overexertion, and Brutality, like I said before. My gems are kind of level 19. Brutality's lagging a little bit behind because I picked it up after. Gloves, you know, these need to be replaced. They're not really that great. Leap Slam, Faster Attacks, War Banner, sure. Pride, Eternal Blessing, Cast some Damage Taken, Molten Shell. And I also dropped these boots last night. Pretty good. Give me increased life regeneration rate. Right now we're sitting at 669 life regeneration, but when we Enduring Cry, we have 2200 almost. So pretty big. And with flasks and everything up, like I said before, we're like almost 15k armor, so pretty good. I think the only thing that's different from the POB and stuff, and I will actually correct it, is that the skill tree is a little bit different than what I did in POB. I did just refund versatility and accuracy. These two nodes, you need them if you need the attributes, but if you can find the attributes elsewhere, just take that off, because we have Resolute Technique, so we have, you know, we don't miss any attacks, right? So, yeah, take these off. I put them down here, and now I've got Dex back, and then I'm 1 point from Iron Reflexes. I put a Jewel in here for a little bit of Fizz damage. It's nothing crazy. It's just literally for increased damage and bleeding. Yeah, I'm planning to refund, you know, Bastion Breaker, these like 5 points, and I'll probably push 1 and do 3 into Jewel, and then maybe I'll just go for Spell Suppression instead. Maybe I'll just push up there. And then once I get evasion armor bases, then I can get spell suppression on those. And if I get evasion on all 4 pieces of my gear, I will get 15% chance to suppress. So once this build gets full suppression as well, it gets like extremely tanky. Obviously, we're going to be using Ancestral Call soon. We're going to be pivoting into that after I kind of, I don't know, probably once I get into red maps like I am right now, I'll probably pivot from Intimidating Cry into Ancestral Cry. Should probably go farm lab and also level up a gem to do that. Yeah, other things that changed, sorta. I mean, my pathing changed. I already went over that. I think I have this in the POB. I have like the other chance to bleed, and then this. You actually don't need this. You just need this one node to cap your bleed chance. So I just took that one node and I pushed the points elsewhere. There isn't much else that's different. It's literally just Bastion Breaker and just like this having the one bleed node that is different from my original POB. So everything's pretty much the same. I'm going to grab probably 1, 2 jewel sockets next. If I start getting some more life, I mean, I already have 5,000 life. This character's feeling extremely tanky with 6 endurance charges. Yeah, I really don't think there's too much else to talk about as far as like changes to the build. I guess like I stuck with Sunder. You can go Earthquake if you want. I'm kind of just waiting until it has like full power, and then I'm gonna go Earthquake. But Sunder feels really good right now for clear, and then Earthquake is actually way better for single target damage. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, guys. I did a cheap Anoint on my amulet for Vampirism. It's recover 3% of life on kill and 12% of damage taken recouped his life. It's actually really nice to have recoup plus regeneration. Plus, you know, we have lots of mitigation. Like, we're pretty much just immortal. But yeah, the next things for the build that we really need are freeze immunity from our Pantheon by getting it upgraded. And then we need chill immunity craft on our boots. So that's either dropping boots from Betrayal and unveiling the chill mod, or just crafting it ourselves, which probably crafting it ourselves is the ideal option. And also I need a Sundering Axe, so like if I could get something good here, nope, haven't been able to get a good one yet. I'm really waiting on like a high fizz damage Sundering Axe. I'll probably pivot into essences at some point here. I'm in harvest, right? I want to get all the harvest nodes, and then I might actually just like push into essences as well. Yeah, not sure yet what I want to do with that, but I do need essences so that I can do contempt on some axes. I might try and black market it and get lucky too, but gold is like extremely precious right now, so I really don't want to use it. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else, guys. I mean, I don't have Avoid Shock as well, and we have 80 max res. We'll definitely push this higher. You would ideally want to be like 90 max res already while you're mapping, but I find 80 is okay, so I'm just kind of sticking at that. But yeah, Ancestral Cry with the Warcry buff effect, that's going to give us, you know, 86 max res, so we'll be pretty tanky. And yeah, guys, I'll keep updating, but I didn't have much time to play yesterday and stuff, so I'm just level 89. Trying to push into reds, maybe get up to T16s in the next like day or two or something. We'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.